Now, before anything, I would like to explain to you guys why you're seeing the review of an iPhone or an item about 2-3 months later. For me to give you guys an honest and open and complete review, I need to use the product more than 2 or 3 days, which is what most reviewers do. At most, I've seen people use it for about a week. I don't think that's enough time for most products to properly understand them and integrate them into your lifestyle. I do this so you can get the absolute best and honest opinion about a product. I hope you guys appreciate that. The iPhone 12 mini is built with those in mind who have been dreaming of a small phone but don't want to compromise much on the quality. Apple has done a good job at making that a reality. With a starting price of nearly $1,200 for the 64 gig version, $1,280 for the 128 gig version, and a whopping $1,449 for the 256 gig version. It comes in 5 colors ranging from black, white, green, blue, and product red. Aesthetically and structurally, the iPhone 12 mini is identical to the 6.1-inch iPhone 12, only smaller. You have the same flat edge matte aluminum design, mostly glossy back glass, and a flat display protected by Apple's new ceramic shield material that promises 4 times improved shattered resistance. Cupertino has also improved water resistance yet again, as even the iPhone 12 is built in to withstand up to 20 feet of submersion for a maximum of 30 minutes. However, the problem that I have as a reviewer with that is they advertise it as that. However, if your iPhone is damaged because you took it, let's say, to 10 feet for 25 minutes, it isn't covered under warranty. That's a bit, and Apple, I know in Italy, in Europe, is getting taken to courts for misadvertisement. Okay, let's get into the pros of this phone. First and foremost, let's talk about the beautiful size and the weight. It's fantastic to see such a small device packed with so much inside with such a small weight. It nearly has everything that the iPhone 12 Max offers. The 12 mini is the world's smallest and fastest phone. Not iPhone, but any phone on the market. The A14 chip that it comes with is the most powerful chip, even when compared to some of the future upcoming Android chips that are coming in Samsung phones and things like that. I love the fact that Apple did not go cheap on this and included an OLED screen on this phone, which is a must these days. It has a fantastic camera that is well and truly capable of taking fantastic images, but I found some images to come out a little bit flat. It comes with a brand new design that looks a little bit like an iPhone 5. However, the screen that is nearly 88% when it compares to the body ratio. The only thing I would have liked to see in the iPhone 12 mini is the fact that it is aimed at people who do not want to spend too much and get a small phone with a reduced weight. What I would like to have seen happen to the iPhone 12 mini is having a plastic back and plastic bezels on the side, which would have equated to maybe shaving off another 10 grams on the weight and also a couple of $100 off the price, which would have really enticed me as a buyer to buy it for a small phone. Imagine the iPhone 12 mini would have weighed around 122 grams, which would have been a marvelous feat on its own, as it would have been only 10 grams heavier than the original iPhone SE from 2016, which is a lot smaller phone. The battery is not the absolute best when compared to the Pro Max model or some of the bigger iPhones. However, that's a given because the phone is so much smaller. But at 13 hours advertised battery life, it's really good. The phone, with heavy use that I've used for nearly 2 months, is more than capable of lasting the whole day for me. I put it on charge once in the night and that's it. The people that would go for this phone would like a light phone. I'm sure they would not want a phone that is heavier just to get another 5 hours of battery life. Otherwise, they would go for the iPhone 12 model, which is around 164 grams. Let's get into the cons. Let's talk about the notch. On such a small screen, the notch really feels intrusive. It stands out, it's there, it looks at you. Even after using it for 2 months, I still see the notch, because it's like the sides of the notch where you have the battery information and date and things like that or whatever. It's really, really tiny, and it does feel tiny, and it's not in a good way. Apple, let's talk about Apple's decision to exclude AirPods and the charging brick, which just annoyed the hell out of me. The reasoning they gave was to save environment and sounds very noble and reasoned. The fact that they excluded a charging brick is because there are over 1 billion Apple chargers out there. However, this phone comes with a USB-C to Lightning charger, not a USB-A to Lightning. Nearly 99% of the existing charging bricks out there are using USB-A, which makes them useless. For myself, I'm lucky that I have an iPad Pro 2020 which comes with the USB-C charging brick. However, for most people who are upgrading from an iPhone 11 older models, they would need to go fork out for a charging brick and AirPods, which can cost around $100 on top of the cost of the phone. In this day and age, then to offer just a starting of 64 gigs is very low. I think for the same price or a tiny bit cheaper, so around $1,100 or $1,000, if they offered the iPhone 12 mini at $1,000 with 128 gig, it would have been a beautiful phone to buy. It would have made absolute sense. However, getting it up to $1,200 for 64 gigs is a bit of a steep price. Wireless charging when compared to other iPhone models with the MagSafe is not only slower, but it charges a bit slower as well. So it's not noticeable by much, but if you're aware of it, you can see it. Okay, verdict time. iPhone 12 mini isn't perfect. With an expensive price tag, a battery that's not at the best, and the base version starting just at 64 gigs. But if you can put up with these negatives, don't worry. You will love what the iPhone 12 mini can do in its miniature package. The camera is versatile. The screen is fantastic with the OLED inclusion. It comes with realms of power and added benefit of 5G and MagSafe, meaning it's a phone that will last you for years to come. I'm using an iPhone SE, the 2016 version, and I am quite tempted to upgrade to this model after all these years. Alright guys, so if you want to see more videos and support the channel and you like this video, please give me a like, thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also check out my Twitter, Instagram and Patreon accounts. That helps a lot if you follow them and contribute there. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye.